Forget about fixed chicken houses. The future is for mobile chicken farms on wheels. The mobile chicken house provides a new and helpful idea. Portable shelters that can be moved by tractor from one field to another. This isn't just a bus for chickens, it's a complete house on wheels that runs on solar power, cleans itself, and has smart places for pets. While the chickens are happily eating fresh grass in a new area, the system looks after their health and safety. It fills up the water bowls, opens and closes the doors, and carefully gathers the eggs using a conveyor belt. Changing pastures often gives the birds different food and a clean spot to explore each time. This, of course, improves the quality of the eggs. The farmers joke that our hens have turned into real travelers. Within the waters of New Zealand's Maoris Sounds, a gastronomic transformation is happening. The company Smell has demonstrated that collecting fish can be both high-tech and delicate on the environment. Their new farm vessel, Kakar, may be a 30m long coasting magnum opus, a building built particularly for the cautious collection of mussels. Kakar collects mussels from submerged ranches and conveys them to preparing plants in a matter of hours. This approach keeps them as new as on the off chance that they had fair come out of the water themselves. Neighborhood anglers say these mussels reach the table so quick they do not indeed disregard the taste of seawater. Earthy people are cheerful, as well. Since this cultivate is collecting mussels exceptionally carefully without hurting the marine environment. Have you ever seen a plant carousel? If not, visit Canada. There, a unique way to grow food in the city is starting up. These spinning towers can be as tall as 6 meters and are great for growing lettuce and strawberries. The 32 moving shelves give plants equal sunlight and water while using as much energy as one light bulb, just 40 watts per unit. It's all because of a special hydraulic system that uses gravity and movement. Only 0.5 liters of water are needed to move the 1.7-ton structure. The best thing about the farm is that it can grow or change easily. You can begin with a small 3-meter tower in your backyard and eventually create a big farm on the roof of a shopping mall, all while avoiding pesticides and using much less space than regular gardens. It seems that carousels can make money even when they are not in amusement parks. This new tool for beekeepers weighs just 10 kilograms and is changing how honey is collected. The hive controller quickly takes the honeycomb out of the hive, lightly shakes off the bees, and gets the frames ready in just 1 minute. The device easily fits different hive sizes and can be controlled from a smartphone using its official app. One battery charge can handle 50 hives. This is really helpful because the hive controller makes it easier for beekeepers and lets one person take care of more hives. The best part is that the bees hardly pay attention to anything. The process happens so fast that they don't even notice what just took place. In Australia's dry areas, where regular farming used to seem very hard, Sundrop Farms has built a real farming paradise for the future. Their greenhouses work like natural tools, using seawater and sunlight to create energy and a great place to grow high-quality tomatoes. Everything works in a closed-loop system, and the tomatoes here have never had tap water. Solar concentrators use sunlight to turn salty seawater into fresh water for safe irrigation. The extra energy they make helps heat and cool the greenhouses. The systems have really impressive advantages. It allows us to grow crops on empty land and get 15 times more produce than regular farming. At Sundrop Farms, they aren't trying to control nature. They are learning from it and making some of the toughest places on Earth into successful and lively areas. In a world where nature often surprises farmers, a Dutch company called Certain is creating greenhouse systems that can make tough weather into ideal conditions for growing plants. Their main system, called Gronos, is an amazing piece of technology that allows small tomato plants to grow and be ready to pick in just 15 weeks. It does this without using any pesticides, which helps ensure that there is a steady supply of tomatoes all year long. The key is smart automation. There are robots that help pick items in the supply chain, and a smart control system that adjusts things like temperature and watering. In Romania, where dry weather can last for 4 months, Cert's greenhouses are doing really well. Their misting systems work steadily to make green areas in dry places. Growing plants anywhere is more than just a catchy phrase. It's the company's main idea, showing that new technology can handle even the hardest climate problems. On this beautiful 60-hectare farm, there is an unusual place where the main animals move very slowly, at only 5 centimeters per minute. Welcome to Snail's House, a farm made just for taking care of snails. The mollusks live here like they're on a holiday. The big open space, clean air, and good food help make their meat very soft and tasty. While the snails eat slowly, workers gather them up, and specialists turn them into high-quality products for restaurants and shops everywhere. The people who run Snail's House have shown that even the slowest animals can help a business grow quickly if the right things are in place. A farm in the Netherlands is making big improvements in how fish are raised. The Kingfish Company grows yellowtail kingfish on land using completely renewable energy and doesn't use any antibiotics. A detailed closed-loop system manages every stage of a fish's life, from egg to the final product. Smart heat exchangers keep water at the best temperature, and eco-friendly technology ensures that there is no harm to delicate ocean ecosystems. We don't just grow fish, we take care of them, say the people behind this great project. The fresh yellowtail kingfish moves from the farm to stores in Europe in just 48 hours. This shows that fishing can be advanced and good for the environment. Have you ever seen a factory where they grow plants on beds in a line? A Belgian company called Urban Crop Solutions made this amazing farming system. Factories where robots do all the work, from sewing clothes to picking crops. Their main system is called Module X, and it works like a Lego set for future farmers. You begin with one module that is 86 square meters and then grow it to 5,000 square meters. Each module has its own setup with separate climate control and energy sources, where beds move on rotating platforms, cutting labor time by up to 80%. A smart control system checks many things all the time, like CO2 levels and how often to water. Some people say it's the only place where lettuce grows quicker than how fast prices go up at the store. Think about farming in the future. No vast fields, no mud, and no worrying about when it will rain. Smart Crop is a new type of farm that grows plants in tall stacks. The plants get their food from a special liquid. This system is much better than regular ones. Farming is the work of growing crops and raising animals for food. While traditional methods rely on nature, this one is all about using technology. Grow Wizard automatically takes care of the lights, watering, and feeding. The outcome is great savings. For example, this method uses 95% less water than regular farms, and the results are extremely high. Up to 114 kilograms of herbs can be grown in 1 square meter each year. Many times more than a regular field. How can we give fresh fruits and vegetables to growing cities without using more farmland? A Dutch company called Logix has come up with a smart solution. Vertical farms grow 10 times more food in the same space. Their secret is clever technology that uses 95% less water and gets rid of pesticides entirely. The main part of the system is a 2D shuttle, which is a robot that quietly moves plant trays around. A smart control system takes care of the whole growing process. These farms are a big change. They can be found right in the city, making the distance from farm to table much shorter, going from hundreds of miles to just a few blocks. No more worrying about the weather. Now you can have fresh vegetables and herbs to pick all year long. Logix shows that the future will be very efficient. The Dutch company Beacon Camp has been making greenhouses into beautiful gardens for decorative plants for over 50 years. Their method isn't only about growing things. It's about making beautiful plants that get special care from the beginning until they are fully grown. The secret is in their special climate technologies that create perfect conditions for growing even the most difficult plants, from petunias to chrysanthemums. Using automatic watering systems, smart lights, and eco-friendly methods helps them get great results while protecting the environment. These are more than just greenhouses. They're places where nature and advanced technology come together to create beauty. Think about corn that is shorter than regular corn, stays standing in strong winds, and gives more food from the same piece of land. This isn't just a dream of a farming expert. It's a real-world improvement provided by Bayer. Their experts have made the Prion Smart Corn System, which is a groundbreaking change in corn farming. The system has three main parts. First, there are special types of short corn that are stronger and more stable than regular corn. These can be planted closer together. Also, a mobile app that lets the farmer know the best times to plant, water, and harvest the corn. Third, Bayer experts provide personal support to help farmers make the most of their fields. Farmers say that they used to plant corn, but now it grows on its own. Along the coast of Italy, unique farmers in wetsuits work underwater at a depth of 10 meters. They work in clear greenhouses where they grow parsley and strawberries, and these plants have 30% more antioxidants than the ones grown in soil. The clear domes that look like something from a sci-fi movie create perfect conditions for farming. Saltwater becomes fresh water through the process of natural evaporation. The temperature is always at 25 degrees Celsius, and there are no bugs, so we don't use any pesticides. On this type of farm, the biggest danger isn't a lack of rain, it's likely very curious octopuses. Right now, there are only 5 underwater farms like this in the world. But in the future, there could be many more. Since 70% of the Earth is covered by ocean, it could potentially create many new areas that are good for farming. The most advanced strawberry farm in the world, called the OI Vertical Farm, has opened in an industrial area of New Jersey. It's a 22-hectare high-tech berry farm where LED lights replace the sun, and there are no cloudy days. The pickers are robots that never steal a berry to eat. The other workers on the farm are the bees, and they help by pollinating plants. The strawberry farm is very self-sufficient. The water is recycled in a closed loop, and solar panels supply energy during both winter and summer. The berries don't understand what seasons are. It's the farming of the future where farmers use technology and computers instead of just their knowledge. But if you ask the bees, they might still believe they are in charge. In Australia's dry areas, where regular farming used to seem very hard, Sundrop Farms has built a real farming paradise for the future. Their greenhouses work like natural tools, using seawater and sunlight to create energy and a great place to grow high-quality tomatoes. Everything works in a closed-loop system, and the tomatoes here have never had tap water. Solar concentrators use sunlight to turn salty seawater into fresh water for safe irrigation. The extra energy they make helps heat and cool the greenhouses. The systems have really impressive advantages. It allows us to grow crops on empty land and get 15 times more produce than regular farming. At Sundrop Farms, they aren't trying to control nature. They are learning from it and making some of the toughest places on Earth into successful and lively areas. On Canada's west coast, fish farms got a big technology boost with the introduction of the new sea pen aeration system. Imagine special places, like small stations, keep adding oxygen to the water so that salmon can live and grow well. Honestly, the fish on this farm are probably treated better than people at fancy spas. The system is very easy to take care of, and its main benefit is its flexibility. It can also work with programs that monitor plankton to help keep the water ecosystem balanced. Now, farmers don't have to worry about low oxygen levels and can pay attention to other things that help them raise high-quality salmon. The fish are happily swimming in their nice underwater home where everything is just right for them. FarmBox creates advanced farms inside shipping containers. These farms can grow crops all the time, no matter the weather. There are 3 different kinds. First, a hydroponics farm that grows up to 400 kilograms of lettuce and herbs every month. A mushroom farm that grows 18 types of mushrooms, including fancy ones, all in one container. They produce 181 kilograms of mushrooms every week. And a farm that produces 386 kilograms of fresh and healthy barley every day for your animals. A smart electronic system controls all the details of the environment, including lights and fertilizer. The time when people had to stay on the same land is gone. Now a farmer can pack up everything and move it anywhere they want. These vertical farms are like tall buildings for plants, with each floor designed for different kinds of crops. In IGS's growth towers, each 6-meter tray is a smart system that controls its own light, water, and nutrients. The reason for its success is 3 main strengths. First, it means treating each plant differently, considering the type of light it needs and how much food, nutrients, it gets. Secondly, nearly full automation. Cameras watch plants grow all day and night, helping to guess when they will be ready to pick. Water moves in a cycle, conserving up to 90% of resources. And third, it works really well. Plants here grow 30 to 50% faster than they do outside, and they produce much more than those grown in regular ways. Every year in Germany's Altstadt Museum, right between the Audi and Lamborghini areas, something really special takes place. A small 15-meter covered bridge becomes a lively art piece called the Scent Tunnel. From spring to fall, 2,160 pots filled with corn flowers, violets, vanilla, and lavender move gently around visitors, creating a special experience that is beautiful to see and smells wonderful. Here, you don't just smell the flowers and look at them, it feels like you've walked into a huge painting. The project's surprising location makes it even more appealing, a green, peaceful spot hidden between shiny car dealerships. Many visitors say that after driving a sports car, this is a great way to relax and calm down. A Finnish company called Farm has changed farming with its smart vertical farms called Stack Grow. These fully automated machines grow 35% more food while using 30% less energy. The Smart Grow Tune platform uses cameras to look at many details of plants. It quickly changes the lights, watering, and food for the plants based on what it sees. The farm has 158 ready-to-use methods for growing different crops. One special idea is their strawberry method, which uses drip irrigation and lets bumblebees help pollinate the plants naturally. It is currently working in Europe and the Middle East, and it clearly shows that the future of farming is in vertical, nearby, and smart farming methods. In a world where nature often surprises farmers, a Dutch company called Certain is creating greenhouse systems that can make tough weather into ideal conditions for growing plants. Their main system called Gronos is an amazing piece of technology that allows small tomato plants to grow and be ready to pick in just 15 weeks. It does this without using any pesticides, which helps ensure that there is a steady supply of tomatoes all year long. The key is smart automation. There are robots that help pick items in the supply chain, and a smart control system that adjusts things like temperature and watering. In Romania, where dry weather can last for 4 months, Cert's greenhouses are doing really well. Their misting systems work steadily to make green areas in dry places. Growing plants anywhere is more than just a catchy phrase. It's the company's main idea, showing that new technology can handle even the hardest climate problems. Think about corn that is shorter than regular corn, stays standing in strong winds, and gives more food from the same piece of land. This isn't just a dream of a farming expert. It's a real-world improvement provided by Bayer. Their experts have made the Prion Smart Corn System, which is a groundbreaking change in corn farming. The system has 3 main parts. First, there are special types of short corn that are stronger and more stable than regular corn. These can be planted closer together. Also, a mobile app that lets the farmer know the best times to plant, water, and harvest the corn. Third, Bayer experts provide personal support to help farmers make the most of their fields. Farmers say that they used to plant corn, but now it grows on its own.